Hello everyone, T-Rexatron here, and Oh. Hey T, please, can you help me? I dropped my Pokédex by accident and Team Galactic took it. Now they won't give it back. I really need your help. I'll be waiting in front of the warehouse. Please come. Alright, so Dawn needs our help, so it's obviously what we're gonna do here. Take out some Team Galactic members, then we're just instantly gonna help get her Pokédex back. Now, as you remember before, we went up against Maylene, the third gym, but the thing is, we were supposed to learn a certain TM, but it wasn't strength, it was fly. So now we're just basically looking for the TM fly, and the only way we can do that is if we beat these galactic grunts here. So now we'll just listen to what Dawn said earlier. And now we're gonna team up with her just to take these clowns out. Now, despite knowing what her team is pretty much, it's just basically a Clefairy, a Kadabra, and any of the starters we have in shows. And now they pick out the most identical duo. So basically, Dustox and Beautifly, like I said, there's polar opposites, and you know the rest. One of them is ugly, one of them's beautiful, you know. So, I'm not gonna make this really long as I can. Considering how long this video is, I'm just basically a little bit stressed out is all. So I'm just making this one short, and also, I'm only gonna be talking during certain points at this video as well. Not that I'm trying to be a chatterbox, but I just believe that I am getting a little bit of a little sore throat trying to do all this stuff. I mean, I went on for like an hour and a half in my last video. Even though I didn't talk most of the time, I still feel like I just have a sore throat. Besides, I was screaming a lot last night, just from watching all those announcements for the Game Awards. Despite knowing I don't have an Xbox or a PS5, I don't even care. It's just mostly, I was looking forward to most of the stuff that's coming up soon. The Sonic sequel, Cuphead the DLC, and maybe I was thinking about trying Sonic Frontiers, but I have to make a discussion about that, considering that it's the only thing that we can hope that will save the Sonic, the Sonic universe. We all know everything went downhill ever since Sonic 06 and Sonic Unleashed. Then it went back a little bit up with Sonic Colors, then Sonic Generations. But things were getting a little bit shaky during Sonic Lost World. And now it all plummeted down when we reached Sonic Forces. So Sonic Frontiers is our only hope. I mean, we have an open world game, that's good. But we need to see what the bosses will actually be and how the gameplay will go. That's the only concern that most fans would have. Otherwise, we're just all going to be having to deal with the fact that Mario is Sonic's successor. Even though he's been his successor for like 6 years before Sonic was even born. Mario was born in 1985 and Sonic was born in 1991. That's what I was saying. Alright, so now that we took out these goons, let's get Dawn's Pokédex back. Done in by 2 kids? This isn't right. I should have kept my head down and just watched our warehouse. Ah, that stinks. Our Pokemon are weak. We should get new ones at headquarters. Who cares about some Pokédex anyways? Team Galactic is going to own all the Pokemon in the world. No, in the universe. There, take it. Take your Pokédex. Alright, they're out of here. Those things we had in the warehouse have already been moved in Pastoria City anyway. So we'll say you'll get yours, and run like the grunts we are. What's going on? Why is Team Galactic out in the streets like they own the place? T, thank you sincerely. If Professor Rowan ever finds out that I lost my Pokedex... Ew. I don't want to think about it. So, T, what are you going to do now? I'm thinking of going to Pastoria City. The Great Marsh there is the home of many kinds of Pokemon. And that's where we're going to. But first, we still have to do a few things, considering I forgot that I had to heal up my Pokemon after the fight with Maylene. So we're going to the Pokemon Center first, heal up, and then after that, we're gonna go into this warehouse and get the Fly TM. But yeah, Dawn's right, the Great Marsh, it is actually a pretty good way so you can actually get the Pokemon you want during a Nuzlocke. I mean, I know for a fact that it wouldn't matter if you already seen the first Pokemon you encounter there. I'm pretty sure the rules don't apply to that. The only thing you would have to make sure of, it's just that you gotta make sure you don't catch it immediately. That's the thing I have with the Great Marsh. So, I'm pretty sure you all know that by now. So anyway, let me just move some of these Pokemon here. Because you all see that I have this Manaphy egg, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hatch it if I want to actually complete the dex. So I'm just going to have to take Beautifly out and also take this egg with me. Unless, of course, I found out something really interesting about it. But what I'm hoping for, I was hoping that this egg would hatch into an Eevee. But, you know, it's just something that has to be dealt with. But I'm looking over here with all these meteorites, making sure I didn't lose anything. And when I mean lose, I mean I'm just making sure that I just looted the whole city here. Because the department store, I know it's big bucks there, but not for TMs. The only thing you have to actually worry about is just trying to get some medicine. And there we have Fly. Though we can't actually teach it to our Pokemon, it's also known as an HM, so we can basically not have to worry about having our Staravia take us anywhere we want to go. Though I do think it would be a good idea to teach it to one of my Pokemon here. I was probably thinking... Well, to be honest, I was probably thinking about teaching it to someone like... I don't know, probably... Well, I don't know yet, but I think I might do it sometime later on. But right now, I think it's a good idea if we could just go to Slaceon Town first, just to pick up our Pokemon that has been in the daycare. So, I may or may not know if the Pokemon you leave there, if they gain XP while you're out. But if they don't, I'm not going to drop them off anymore. I'm just going to basically just... I'm only going to use this for a certain thing, but first I need to catch a Ditto. Because if I was going to get a Fione, I would need to leave Ditto and Manaphy together. So that's a thing for some reason. I don't know. I mean, wouldn't a Manaphy and a Fione be different even if they weren't just trying to be born? No, I'm saying that Manaphy and Fione, they look alike but they're not the same. And, you know, the only thing is that Manaphy is the mother to Fione, even though Manaphy can't, you know, reproduce her own eggs that are different Manaphys. It's only Fione. So that's the thing I don't actually understand. Would that just mean that Ditto was actually copying Fione? Well, no, not Fione. Would Ditto actually be copying Manaphy's properties just to make a clone of it, but fail to because there are certain things that Ditto missed? That's the one thing I am confused with. So now that we got our Kadabra and our Kricketot back, let's just rearrange the boxes here. Because I do know that I already have a Cricketune, which means I don't have to evolve Kricketot here. And I know, obviously, I have to rearrange these Pokemon. I'm bringing Meditite with me because I need to go ahead and get its XP up before, at least before Byron's gym. Because obviously, Fire Punch, that's the one thing I need in order to actually get ahead in life. Well, for the trainer life, that is, actually. So now we're going to go back to... We're going back to Veilstone. Then we're going to have to go all the way down here just to get to Pastoria. But there is good news while we're on the road here. When we're going down to Route 214 and Route 213, we'll be able to actually catch a Shellos, which is from the... I think it was from the east side? No, I think it's the west side. No, I forgot. What were the pink ones or the blue ones from the east or west? I kind of forgot that thing. But now let's go ahead and fight this trainer here. Well, a psychic, actually. Which, for some reason, she pulls out Ghastly, a ghost type. So, that's gonna be a little bit of a hassle here. Especially for Meditite. While the only move here that she can use is Confusion, I still would feel bad if she would faint. But you don't have to worry about that. I can just instantly revive her as easy as 1, 2, 3. The only real problem I would have is just trying to actually, you know, grind it up. Especially against these trainers, because they're only like in levels... They're only in their 20s for levels. Plus, it's not as easy as it can be just by simply going ahead and... It's kind of complicated. Especially with this curse. I can't keep him out. Well, I can't keep her out forever, so I'm just gonna have to switch ahead. Oh no, I meant to switch. Well, I can protect myself just for this time, and then I'll just switch ahead. So, you know, while I'm also playing Pokemon, I would like to ask you guys, what would you think if I tried to... What would you guys think if I actually tried to battle against some... You know, battle against some other YouTubers out there after I'm done with the whole post-game thing? I mean, of course, I might go into the battle tower. I just don't know if I can actually go ahead and bring myself to do that. One reason, Barry's dad, obviously. It's not like I can actually go up against him. It's not as easy as going up against Cynthia. And even though people are just saying that they're afraid of Cynthia, I'm not really, though. I mean, you saw what I did back in my Nuzlocke. I only lost 2 Pokemon, but that goes on me. Plus, it's not as hard as you get, just to, you know, you just gotta know their weaknesses. I mean, I know for a fact that everyone's excited to know that fairy types exist and they can take out Spiritomb that easily, but there are other Pokemon, her Milotic, her Garchomp, and even her Lucario. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just basically the same as Maylene's Lucario, which I had to take out really long. It was just basically a really long time for me to actually knock it out. So now I think it's gonna have to be a little bit harder than I thought when I'm playing this version. But there is one more thing. I didn't want to spoil myself, so I wouldn't know if she would have her Gastrodon or her Togekiss on her. So that's the one thing I'm not prepared for. So if it's gonna be like that, I think what I have to do is either get Roserade if I evolve my Roselia, or probably I would have to just go ahead and keep shocking the team. And only win this whole thing with 5 Pokemon if I could. Not that I don't want to, it's just the way I do. So, if you guys wanted me to do that, with 5 Pokemon against the champion, I would do that, but it'll cost you guys big time. Also, we got the TM Dig, but I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna actually use that for certain reasons. Not that I don't have a ground type, I just don't know if I can actually... I don't know if I want to actually use it for any of my Pokemon. Sure, maybe it may be strong for Byron or probably, you know, Vulcaner, but for some reason it just doesn't feel as good as I think it is. Now, if you guys want to leave a comment here, I think maybe you should ask me this question. If you wanted to ask me a question, I think maybe this would be pretty much useful. What would I think about having to do another playthrough, this time with Shining Pearl? Not that I'm saying I want to buy Shining Pearl, I already have this copy, which is enough. So the exclusives, they're different. So it's not my jurisdiction on what Pokemon game I should get, just as long as I'm actually enjoying this. I may not make sense to all of you, but I'm just doing the best I can to, you know, entertain you. So, yeah. Now I'm doing the best I can here to encounter some Pokemon that I haven't caught yet, though it's going to be a little difficult, considering that most of the time I'm just going to be doing this during the night, and that's the hard part. And now I'm gonna shut up. Okay, that was pretty easy. Sorry if I was out for a long time, I had to take care of something. But let's just add Chillos to our little gang. And I think I gotta have to switch them out for... Yeah, I might as well switch out for Primplup. I mean, I'll bring Primplup back, I just gotta take care of a few things. Now I'm gonna end off pretty soon here, but I am gonna let you guys know that I already made it to Pastoria City. And next time I will be going into the Great Marsh, and I am going to be going into, you know, Crasher Wake's gym. So as I'm gonna be signing off here, I'll just have to let you guys know that it's not over yet, because I still have to hatch this egg. So I'm just gonna be walking around in circles here just until this Pokemon hatches. And until then, I'm just gonna be talking randomly here. So there we go. Every time we go into a town, we see a member of Team Galactic for some reason. Oh! And there you go, my egg's hatching here. And I think maybe this is a good animation, since this is the first egg we're actually hatching. And there you go, that's how you actually get a Manaphy. No other way except a mystery gift. So, next time you'll be seeing me go off into Pastoria.